Hi everyone, it's me Liz. Welcome to episode 6 of the No Plan B journey. To those who are joining me on this journey, how are you doing? How has it been? Has the Notion template been helpful? Have you been able to track your progress? And has there been a change in the quality of life? I looked through my Notion page today just to brief over the last few weeks, and I'm a completely different person. It's only been 6 weeks and I feel like I've mentally aged a few years or so. I feel like I went into this journey a little naive, not knowing how much it was going to mentally challenge me. I went through tribulations of intense doubt and fear, but also amazing recognition of immense growth and improvement. Anyways, I digress. We're not necessarily here today to reflect on my journey. We're here today to talk about passion. And there are many things to say about passion. I used to be someone who talked a lot about passion and the importance of it. I used to truly believe that passion was the key to purpose and we needed passion to succeed. But my opinions have changed. I don't really use the word passion anymore, and there are a few reasons for it. First things first, the word passion can be a little triggering to some, and as someone who holds a place online to share my opinions and in some ways influence my thoughts onto others, I try to stray away from using the word as much as possible. I want my platform to be a place where people can come to fall in love with themselves and to feel a sense of peace. So I try to make it a low stress place for you guys to come and gather and to feel motivated and encouraged. Secondly, and I'm sure you guys heard this by now, when we chase our passion and make it our career, our passion becomes our job. It becomes a burden. It becomes something that we solely rely on to survive. And when that happens, in most cases, the passion dies. Passion becomes that thing we despise, and it becomes the very reason why we left our past job for our passion in the first place. Another problem is that when we say we need to chase our passion and make it our purpose, we are approaching life with a fixed mindset. And the last thing that we can use to describe human beings is fixed. We are ever flowing energy and always changing. So how can we let this one thing define the meaning of our existence? And I'm very guilty of the passion preach. I used to believe that passion was everything. I would talk about it with my friends and family and even with you guys. And before I say anything else, I do want to clarify that I don't think passion is a bad thing. And I know I'm going back and forth a lot here, but I want to be transparent and share that passion has personally helped me a lot. Ever since I was a teeny weeny little Lizzie, I had the strong emotional, mental, and physical urge to help and be at service to the world. My passion is to help, and it has been my driving force since day one. My passion is the inspiration behind everything that I do. From content creating, building my own businesses, which I'll talk a little bit more about towards the end of the video, to my 9-to-5 and doing things that matter to me. Passion has kept me energized, motivated, and excited to do life. My ideas are all based on my passion to help, whether that is helping someone, a business, a community, or myself. I discovered my core passion through the Japanese concept of ikigai. And ikigai is basically a concept that can help guide you to your meaning of life. That sounds really intense. So basically this is what an ikigai diagram looks like. The diagram looks a little intense at first, but you only need to answer 4 questions. What do you love? What are you good at? What can you be rewarded for, aka paid for? And what does the world need? And once you answer these 4 questions, your answer should overlap in some way or another to eventually bring you to your ikigai. I can't remember exactly what my answers were, but it led me to my ikigai of to help. And although this video is about why I believe passion is something that we shouldn't have to chase after, I do recommend investing some time just to answer these questions because it can still help you get to know yourself a bit better, and there's no harm done in that. Lastly, and finally to the point that I'm trying to make here, instead of being passionate, let's be curious. Passion makes it seem like our journey is fixed and pressurizing, but curiosity is freeing and forgiving. Curiosity allows us to test new waters and form new identities with no judgments, no constraints, and no ceiling. It gives us the freedom to learn about the world in an open space concept. And by doing so, we get to experience how beautifully connected the world is. And again, I don't think passion's a bad thing. Some people are born with a passion to do a specific thing, and some people are just curious about many things. I'm one of them. We don't need to make passion our life. We don't have to make it this huge, important thing because it's simply not. I personally don't know any successful individual who became successful because they followed that one passion. And upon more analysis, I've come to the conclusion that the common denominator is not passion. It's actually curiosity. Their curiosity, along with grit and hard work and focus, is what drove them to be so good at certain things. Success is not excelling in one area of life. Success is excelling in many areas like wealth and health and love, family, community, impact, and just so much more. So from now on, let's drop that focal lens on passion and instead let's live each day with a curious mind and life itself will unfold in front of you. Now that I've thought dump this idea onto you, let's redefine passion because you're still going to hear about it. You're still going to hear people who are going to tell you that passion is everything and this word is going to be tossed around like it's the passage of life. To save yourself from the pressure it might bring you, just rethink passion as curiosity. If you have a passion, then that is amazing. You will continue to stay curious and want to learn more about it. And if you don't know what your passion is, that's great as well. You'll continue to be curious too, and what you want to learn is all up to you. All in all, just remember you're not fixed. You can do whatever you want and whatever you want with a moral guide, of course. Don't cave into the societal pressure of having to have a passion. Passion can really be anything. You can have the passion to create, to teach, to build, to create laughter, to play. We are defining passion as a verb here today. And I think passion has always been that, but somehow in some way we've placed passion into this box and we expect each other to jump into it. There's a quote I saw the other day by Oscar Wilde. If you know what you want to be, then you inevitably become it. That is your punishment. But if you never know, then you can be anything. There's truth to that. We are not nouns, we are verbs. And I've been embodying this concept of being a verb. I realized all of my motives and desires were based on nouns that I wanted to identify with. So for the past week 2 of July, I've been learning how to unlearn my noun-driven identity and to embrace the freedom of being a verb. I'm going to recognize the fact that I have many passions, or you can say I'm curious about many things. I'm actually so curious about everything, and I'm going to embrace the fluidity of it. So yeah, if you're someone who has been beating yourself up about not having passion, I hope my words can bring you some sense of comfort and ease. You don't need a passion. All you need to do is do things that matter to you and to stay curious. Speaking of curiosity, I have something. It sounded like I was gonna give a curiosity stream like ad promotion or something. If you know what I'm talking about. This video is sponsored by Curiosity Stream. Anyway, speaking of curiosity, I have some exciting news that will definitely spike your curiosity. I've been working on a project, a personal project of mine, a passion project actually. We're talking about passion today and I'm using this word. I'm a fake. And it's a business I've been working on. I won't give too much away, but basically this platform is in correlation with the things I talk about and share across YouTube and Instagram. It's basically me and you, all of us together in one uniform place online. Maybe you're kind of getting the idea where this is going. It's gonna be about us and it's gonna be I don't even know how to say it without spoiling it. But you know what? I'm just excited for you guys to see it on the day that it launches. It's launching on August 16th, 2022 on a Tuesday. So set your timer, set your alarms, and get excited because this is something that I'm very passionate about. But no, yeah, like my passion, you know, is to help, and I talked about that earlier, and this is a big part of what my passion has led me to do. So yeah, it's coming very soon, coming in a month. So stay tuned for that and I'll keep you guys updated about the launch. And truly lastly, I am heading into this upcoming week with full monk mode on. And I discovered this concept through Iman. He's like a really successful entrepreneur, like young, only 22. I watched one of his like videos the other day and I just got really inspired to try this monk mode thing. Basically, it's going to be a week of intense focus with the non-negotiables of 10 minutes of meditation every single day, 30 minutes of exercising every single day, and no alcohol or weed, which it's easy for me. And there are different variables and factors that I can add into it, such as taking a cold shower every single day. I'm going to what else? I made a list, but yeah, I made a list somewhere, but yeah, you can check that out in next week's episode 7. But yeah, basically I'll be in monk mode the entire week next week, and also the 2 weeks after that. It's going to be a 3-week process, and I'm just really excited to see how that is going to turn out. I feel like I'm already kind of doing this in the No Plan B journey, but I'm going to take it up a notch and really dial in on utilizing my environment and life factors to fully charge my focus in this state of monk mode-ness. This is gonna be my first time trying monk mode, so I'm really curious to see where this is gonna take me. I'll be in monk mode for the rest of July and into August, basically until the launch of my business. This No Plan B journey has been a blast. I've been having the best time ever. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. There are just moments, you know, of I'm just my hardest critic. That's what I'm trying to say here. I get to try all of these cool self-improvement concepts and integrate life-enhancing applications into my daily routine. It's just really cool to work on myself every single day. It's great. It's really fulfilling and satisfying to know that you are growing and changing and learning every single day. With that being said, that is all for the video. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. And also stay tuned for the launch of the business that I'm about to drop. I'm so excited. I'm like cheesing right now like a little monkey. But yeah, it's going to be really great. And I know for sure you guys are going to enjoy it as well. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys from the moon and back. And I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.